Stage 1. The stash. You feel the cash before you see it. The bundles are damp from the humidity leaking through the walls. Your fingers stick slightly to the edges of the hundreds. That night in the back room of the stash house, it finally hits different. The others stepped out for what they called a quick run. You are left alone with $10 million in black duffels. They told you this was the promotion you earned. 7 years counting their money without skimming a peso. 7 years burying bodies and keeping quiet. Now you sit in this normal-looking house in a working-class Culiacan neighborhood in summer 2023. The kind with faded paint and a chain-link fence. Kids play soccer in the street outside. You realize this assignment means they do not trust you anymore. It is their way of keeping the guy who knows the counts isolated, a reward that feels like a cage from day one. You count the stacks out of habit. 1 bundle, 2 bundle. Your back aches from the plastic chair. Then the thought slides in, simple and ugly. What if you just took it? No one would know for hours. You load 3 duffels into the old Toyota they let you use. Your hands do not shake. They just move like this is any other job. You drive away slow, like you are going for cigarettes. That is the last time you see the stash house. Stage 2. Ghost protocol. You pull over 2 blocks later and smash your phone under your boot. The screen cracks like thin ice. Cartel has eyes in the phone companies. You know this from the last guy who tried to run. You pull out the SIM and burn it in a ditch with a lighter. No calls to your cousin. No last text to your mother. You become nobody. You ditch the Toyota in a parking lot near the market. Wipe it down. Leave the keys in it. You walk for hours with the cash split into smaller bags. Your shoulders burn under the weight. You buy a bus ticket with small bills to the next state. Pay cash. No ID. The driver does not look at you twice. You sit in the back and stare at the seat in front. This is when the numbness starts to feel permanent. You do not feel free. You feel erased. Stage 3. The logistical nightmare. Now you are a millionaire with no way to spend it. You cannot buy a car outright. Cash like that gets reported. You cannot rent an apartment without ID or bank records. Hotels ask questions after a week. You hide most of the money in a storage unit under a fake name. Pay 6 months up front with small bills. The rest you carry in a backpack. It weighs like guilt. You try to change a few thousand at a time. Supermarkets, small shops. People look at you funny when you pull out hundreds for milk. You develop this stupid habit. You count the money every night in your motel room, not for joy, just to make sure it is real. Your fingers get paper cuts. You tell yourself it is temporary, but weeks turn into months. You cannot invest it. You cannot wire it. The banks are watched. The cartel has people inside too. You sleep with the backpack under your bed. Every noise makes you sit up. This is not living. This is dragging 10 million pounds behind you. Stage 4. The halcones. You start seeing them everywhere. The taxi driver who waits too long at the light, the street vendor who remembers your face from yesterday, even the kid on the bicycle circling the block. Halcones. The cartel's eyes on every corner. You change cities again, move north. But the watchers feel the same. You sit in a dingy cafe and watch a woman hang laundry on her balcony. The sheets snap in the wind, clean and white. For a second, it looks like normal life. A kid laughs somewhere down the street. It makes your chest hurt worse than the fear. You leave half your coffee and walk out fast. You know they are looking for the guy who disappeared with the stash. Rumors travel fast in that world. Someone probably got tortured already for letting it happen. You avoid eye contact with everyone. Your coping mechanism is simple and dumb. You only eat food from the same 2 street stands, the ones with the most people. Blend in. But you are always calculating exits. Every alley, every bus stop. You find one loophole once. A guy who knows a guy who launders cash. But using him means trusting someone. You walk away from the meeting. Too dangerous. You keep moving. Stage 5. The golden cage. The money sits there now in different hiding spots. Useless. You cannot enjoy a single thing it could buy. A decent meal tastes like ash. Women look at you and you wonder if they are paid to watch. Friends are impossible. One conversation too long and you slip. The exhaustion never leaves. You are not defeated exactly, just worn down to the bone. You realize the bosses were never masterminds. They were sloppy and lucky and violent. That almost makes it worse. You took the money because staying meant death anyway. There was never a choice after the first bundle went in the bag. You wake up, you check the cash, you move to the next cheap room, you breathe in and out. That is the whole day. Some mornings, you think about turning yourself in, not to the cops, to them. End it quick, but you do not. You stole 10 million, and it stole everything else.